I just wanted to make a very quick video to show a couple of things that people have been making, some common mistakes. So when you open Sketchup, you get this window here. You need to click Choose Template, and you need to scroll down the list or up the list until you find this one, Woodworking Inches. This is the one we're using right now because inches work really nicely with fractions. Once you click this, you can hit Start. The screen opens up. Sometimes when you open the program, you can't actually see the measurement section at the bottom of the screen in the bottom right corner. What you need to do in this case is you need to click the Maximize button. Maximize is here in the top right corner beside the red X. Hit Maximize, and now you can see that the measurements box appears in the screen. Another button you can find handy is the Minimize button. Minimize means it goes down into the taskbar. I can bring it up again. So we're going to cycle through a few tools just to make sure that your keyboard shortcuts are working. So just hit R on your keyboard. You should see the mouse cursor change, and then hit T and you should see it change again. If you don't see this happen, you need to do the following. Go to Window, then go to Preferences, and then under Shortcuts, you need to click Reset All. Hit OK, and then check again. R for Rectangle, T for Tape Measure, Spacebar for Selection Tool, and you should see those tools working. Another thing you should check is what toolbars you have open and visible. So you can right mouse click up here, and I like to have the Construction toolbar and the Getting Started toolbar. You can also have the Large Tool Set on the left side, and you can drag these around wherever you'd like. I typically like to have them off to the side. Sometimes they don't go where you want them. This one as well, if you had the Construction tool, the Construction toolbar, sometimes when you bring it in, it comes above and makes like a bigger, takes up more room on your screen. So you can just drag that over and down, and now it takes up less room on your screen. Lastly, I just wanted to show you how to use the Dimension tool. So if I had a box, so let's make a quick box, R, and we'll do the 6,3, enter. This tool is handy right now called Zoom Extents, and it shows you it's going to fill up the whole screen. So now I have my full screen and I can zoom back a little bit. I just want to show you how to do the Dimension tool. So I'm going to click on the Dimension tool. I'm going to click once, I'm going to click twice, and then I'm going to go in the direction I want my dimension, either up in this case or to the side. So I'll just do that up, and then I can do that with my other sides as well. Now notice when I mouse over, this part turns blue. Instead of clicking once, twice, 3 times, I can just click once on the blue line and then out like this, and it just saves me one extra step. Let's say I want to measure the dimensions from this edge over to my notch. So I could do this if I click here and then click here, and it'll show me, but the problem is it kind of leaves this extra line, and this line might get a bit confusing right here. It might be in the way. So Control Z, let me get out of there. I can do a couple things. One thing I can do is I can use the tape measure tool, and I can go from that edge to this edge, and now when I do my dimension line and go from here to here and go down, and then E for eraser, I can erase my guideline, and I can have that. Or I can go on the top, so I could go up here. The problem with doing the top, as you can kind of see, is it kind of starts to get a little busy because the lines are over top of the actual shape. So it's kind of nicer if you can have it down out of the way. So those are some tips, feedback that I've seen people making some common mistakes on these shapes.